Welcome back to Daddy Sports Network. I'm Mike Oxlong.
And I've been wetting myself.
Ivan. Nice.
Mike.
What's going on, my buddy?
Oh, I mean, right here we got classic game of Battleball with the Don't Wake Daddy boys. We got Scott, Joe, and Marino, and they're really putting their hearts out on the field.
It's been a not a pretty game. I got to say that much.
Absolutely not. I mean, you know what? It's halftime here, and we got Scott Eikenberry on the field before he runs into the locker room. You know what?
Yeah.
Let's
Scott,
let's hear from him.
Scott, can you hear us?
Hey, Mike and Ivan. Okay. Hey guys.
Ivan, tell him your last name again.
I've been pissing myself.
Okay.
Scott,
not been wetting yourself?
I don't remember.
Are you making fun of his nationality, Scott, on live TV?
I thought it was been wetting myself.
Scott.
Sorry.
I gotta say, you boys.
I know somebody in the family. I know people in the been wetting myself. Okay.
Okay. Now that I think about it, I've been wetting myself. I don't.
Is
that what it is? Anyway, Scott, it's not looking pretty for you for the Don't Wake Daddy boys out there on the field. Tell us what's going on in your head.
Look, we're really competing with all that we've got, but I'm really carrying the team here. Joe and Marino have just been laying down on the field, like just not really putting themselves in.
Do you think that Marino's heavy ass has been weighing him down? Just the heaviness that he's been carrying. You think that's causing harm to your team? You guys are losing this one big.
Yeah, I think so. He's been dragging his ass. That's for sure. I don't know about the weight of it. I haven't weighted or anything. He does have a dumper.
Scott, care to comment on the allegations that the Don't Wake Daddy boys have been doping? I hear that you boys have been injecting tiger blood straight to the dome.
I mean, I don't know about that, but I'm dope as shit. I'm dope as hell, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you're here to hear first, folks. Scott Eikenberry, he's dope as shit.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah. So I got to get back to the locker room and wet some towels.
Yes, spank them.
Give him a spanking for me too, Scott. Thank you for your time.
Okay. Come here with that big dumper, Marino.
Well, that was Scott Eikenberry on the Daddy News Network. I've been Mike Oxlong,
and I've been wetting myself.
Stay wet, America. Hey, this week on Don't Wake Daddy, we're playing Battleball. Welcome to Don't Wake Daddy, a podcast where 330-somethings play nostalgic children's board games. I'm Joe Rodriguez.
I'm Scott Eikenberry.
And I'm Marino Alajakis.
Oh, what's up, boy?
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Do you guys hear that? Do you guys hear that?
What?
Wait, shh. Do you hear that?
Huh?
That's no lag.
No lag.
No lag.
That's my breath near your breath.
Because
your breath.
Because, listener, you might be wondering, what the fuck is Marino on? We're in person again.
We're in person.
Yay.
It feels like home. I sat in this seat that has formed to my tuchus so nicely, and it just absorbed me in.
And it was still weirdly warm since the last time you were there.
Yeah, weird, dude.
Our last episode was a recap episode of 2021. This is our first real episode of 2022.
And we're wiping the slate clean. Everything is new.
Scott's seat was warm because I sit in it when he's not here because I need to feel him when he's away.
That's weird, dude.
That's normal, dude. You don't do that for your boys?
So yeah, we're wiping the slate clean though, so forget what you just heard.
Yeah,
slate is clean.
It's a fresh start, a new start.
A new beginning.
2022, we're born anew.
Yes.
Yeah, 2022 born
anew.
We can't start naming the year because this year already has a name and it's not from this podcast.
What is this? Is this from a different podcast?
Yes.
All right, reference the podcast. What is it?
It's from my brother and me.
I figured.
And it's,
okay. What do they call this year?
I can't even remember.
They probably call it Cuck Year because on account of
they were like Happy Cuck Year,
Happy
brother.
Cuck.
They're like Happy Cuck Year, brother,
Dude,
to you.
Do they say that?
I can't. Well, they rhyme it with 2022.
Oh.
2022, gonna take a big poo. The
Gonna
year
take
of
a
the
big
poo,
poo.
maybe.
Yeah.
We're all gonna take more shits then.
Yeah. I think it was about getting fancy. So you're gonna dress up.
Hey man, who
Which is
doesn't like
cool.
getting
Last
fancy
year
though?
was 20 Big Dog Run.
What does
Big
that
dog
mean?
energy.
Yeah, I don't know
Okay,
what that
big dog.
means.
Big dog energy.
Call people big
Anyways,
dogs? Shit.
So yeah, we're in 2022.
Hell
We're
yeah.
wiping the slate clean. We're just going straight forward, just plowing straight through,
Just plowing through, man.
playing some games,
Playing
doing
some
our-
games.
doing our thing.
Last week's episode obviously was virtual. We
Yeah.
we did it over. We chatted over Discord, and I think you know what I think. It was our first time ever doing something like that, doing
Yeah.
a remote one. I don't really want to do one of those again.
No.
We had our own share of issues, but just because like we had to deal with like
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
If
did have a few.
Well, here's the
issues.
thing. The thing is my mic, my personal mic that I use for voice chat and streaming and stuff on my PC, it's just so good.
Okay,
folks.
so
and
Marino,
you can hear my.
Joe's going to talk about how good his mic is,
Yeah.
but we both know that that's not true. If
Yeah.
it was a good mic, it would not be picking up every single tiny sound that was coming out of the room.
It's just my gain
good-
was too
a good-
high.
yeah.
So I mean, I have the best mic out of all three of us. Let's be honest.
That's so funny.
Okay.
And it's probably because you had like the mic inside of your mouth.
I
like,
did. I
down
was
your throat.
pelicaning it. I was like a pelican.
Yeah.
But
weird.
we're not doing that. We're in person here. You know what? The format of the show is still the same. We're playing nostalgic children's board games,
Yes, we
at
are. We're
us.
playing them.
playing games from our past,
doing
or
things.
maybe games that were not from our past, but maybe from other people's pasts.
Yeah.
Because some of these games we haven't played.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's not get into it just yet.
We're not
yeah.
ready. Hey, look, we gotta just prime
Just
the pump a
settle
little
in,
bit.
prime. Yeah.
So what you guys been up to? Like, what you guys been doing?
You know, oh shit, we kind of already talked about this, but I mean, kind of going with like when this game came out. I feel like we always talk about the '90s,
Yep.
Yeah.
but for us, like we were born. I think we're all born in the early '90s.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like, don't you feel like the early 2000s is like a more nostalgic time
Sure.
sometimes?
For me, I don't know, man. For me, like 94 to like 2003, I think is like super nostalgic for me. That
Wait, 94 to
Yeah.
2003?
Mm-hmm.
So
When you
from
were
when you were
3 years-
3 years old?
yeah.
Well, I don't remember shit from before I was.
I remember
7.
playing like Super Nintendo when I was like 3.
Okay, but I feel like 95 to like 2015. Like if there was anything,
2015?
I mean 2005.
Okay,
sorry,
yeah.
when I was 15.
Yeah.
2005. So
Sure.
like that 10 years. If there was some pop culture thing, I was mostly aware of it.
Yeah.
Pop culture thing directed towards kids.
I feel the
was
same
mostly
when I
aware.
think
Like 5 to
back
15.
when I think back trying to maybe pre 95, 96.
Yeah.
When did the PlayStation come out?
95?
The first PlayStation, PS1.
Something like that.
Shit.
Well, in Japan, I think.
Nintendo 64 was like 1994, I think.
No, it was
No,
96.
96.
96?
Yeah.
64.
Okay.
So the thing is, I remember me and my brothers getting a PlayStation and that being a very exciting time. But I do
you had
remember
a
having a
PS1?
Sega Genesis before that.
Okay.
And I remember playing like NFL 95 specifically, or
Yeah.
Madden 95. I don't know why I called it NFL. Madden
R.I.P.
95. I remember playing
Rip to the man.
John Madden.
John Madden. He
Man's
did
just died like a week ago.
a few.
No, did he really?
Yeah, I think John Madden is
When the fuck
No
did John
longer with
Madden
us.
die?
Dude, it was on.
before Betty White.
It was all over the news, dude.
Rest in peace, John Madden. The man.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, he's gone, bro.
That
I'm
is
sorry.
the weirdest thing to ever hear from you two right now.
What? You didn't know that?
Okay.
Are you gonna be fine,
It's gonna
dude?
be, it's gonna be okay. Yeah, come here. I was gonna be.
How am I just hearing that John Madden is dead?
Dude, he and RBG and Betty White, they're just flipping burgers up in heaven, man.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
Along with Sidney Poitier
Yeah,
and
Bob Saget.
Bob Saget.
Yeah,
Oh,
very
yeah,
sad.
Bob Saget just
very
passed.
sad times right now.
Wow.
I mean, a lot of people are dying elsewhere, but
Yeah.
celebrities have died too, and that's also sad. But
Yeah.
John Madden. Did you just found that out right now? I'm surprised.
Wow.
Is there a possibility I heard it and I was like, well, that stinks, and just ignored
Well,
it?
I mean, the
I
thing
think
is,
it's
it happened, and then 3 other like very famous actors died like
Yeah.
right after.
Yeah, it happened on December 28th is what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Betty White died 2 days later.
Yeah.
But that's
Definitely overshadowed.
Yo,
John
for
Madden.
sure. Yeah, John Madden's dead.
John Madden? Yeah.
He was an actor.
How old was he?
He was in his 80s, I think.
80s for real?
that sounds about right.
I mean, like he is like what if you were a football fan in like the 90s or the early 2000s, 100% you know of him. Even if you were like a video game fan.
Yeah. If you're
He
just a
was
fan
so-
of Mad TV, Frank Caliendo.
Frank Cali, dude.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
If nothing else, if you're just a I bet you there's kids now who know the name Madden just from the video games. They don't even know what that means.
I mean, I definitely did not know that. I mean, I assumed it was a dude, but I didn't know who or what he was until like I was like 10 or 11, maybe 12.
I mean, I'll be honest. I probably knew it as the video game first because, like I said, I used to play Madden 95 and 96 on our Sega Genesis, and then he was in Little Giants. That movie, did you guys ever watch Little Giants?
Did not watch it.
Speaking of nostalgia, that fucking movie's so good. Little Giants is such a good movie.
What is Little Giants about?
It's a football.
Yeah, it's a Pee Wee football movie,
Like a ragtag football
starring
team?
Rick Moranis.
Yes.
Rick Moranis and Ed O'Neill is his brother. Ed O'Neill has like the best team in the town. He's a former Heisman winner from that town.
Okay.
And Rick Moranis is his nerdy little brother, and like Ed O'Neill doesn't allow Rick Moranis' daughter onto his football team, even though she's better than all the boys. She's a great football player. So Rick Moranis is like, "Fuck you! I'm starting my own team, and whoever's team is better win, or whoever we're gonna play each other, and they get to be the team for this town." Anyway, it's just a ragtag team of misfits. It's my Facebook. I said it like years ago. My banner on Facebook is all the kids walking on the train tracks.
Really?
Yeah, I
thought you just liked a picture of like a bunch of little kids.
That's right up my alley. That's the kind of shit I like. You're right, but no, but I fucking Little Giants like one of my favorite movies as a kid. And there's a scene where John Madden rolls up on a bus. Famously, he never would fly on airplanes because he was afraid of flying.
Sure.
So he would drive a bus across the country to all the games and shit when he was the coach of the Raiders.
Damn.
Shit.
Well, rip to that man.
Why did I not know he was dead? This is fucking me up right now.
I didn't mean to bring this news down on
I'm
you.
blaming COVID.
It's got to be. It fucked up everything for everybody.
Yeah.
He would be alive were it not for that.
No, I'm blaming me not knowing.
Oh, you not knowing. I mean, a lot of stuff happened. It's a weird time, man.
That was a weird time.
Weird times. That's,
Yeah.
I mean, wow.
I mean, speaking of football, wow, very similar to the game we played this week, boys.
Wow.
We played Battleball.
We played Battleball.
So,
Tell us about Battleball, Marino.
I want to hear about
I'm going to tell you everything that the internet has to offer about
excited.
Battleball.
I'm sure it's a lot.
It's made by Milton Bradley in 2003.
Okay. So in that period of time we were talking about.
And also a reason why I brought up that period of time. Made by Milton Bradley 2003, and it's a game for 2 players. That's about it for history. There's not much like this game wasn't like a cultural phenomenon. It was made by like a big game company, Milton Bradley.
Yeah.
They were under the Hasbro umbrella then.
Yeah.
So is that weird? I wonder about this because some of our games, you look at the date and it says Milton Bradley, it says Parker Brothers on it, and then you look at the date and you're like, well, that came out in '98. Like Parker Brothers was adopted by Hasbro by then. When did they start putting just Hasbro on everything?
That must have been a very recent development because I remember in obviously in the 2000s and stuff, they I guess just had their own sub labels. They were still operating as different companies.
That's true. I'm thinking specifically because we just heard it recently, but that Connect 4 commercial I remember was from the early 2000s. The one that, not the one we played, not the one with the song, but the one with like the pets.
The animal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's from like the early 2000s. Which I remember it clearly when I was a kid. But that one doesn't end with Parker Brothers?
Yeah, that sounds
Parker
about
Brothers
right.
kind of fun. So like so they were using like those names, even though they're all owned by Hasbro at the time.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe one of these days we should have an episode just like on the history of Hasbro.
Okay.
That would be quite the episode.
And like its acquisitions and stuff. And
That'd
you
be
can
neat.
do all the history.
Yeah, you can
I'll do all the history. I love that
I'll do
shit.
the opening.
I'll do the closing.
Great. So this is the kind of, I don't know if it's written on the box, but this is written in the Battle Balls. The Battle Ball kind of like shit. It's like their little
Canon?
No,
Blurb?
it's their
It's like their flavor text.
yeah, their little blurb, their flavor text. So this is kind of the story behind why the game is what it is. So global football has moved beyond the restrictive rules of the U.S. Football League. I guess they can't say NFL, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Physical enhancements have made the sport more intense and more deadly. Honestly, we need that in real life. Players have developed distinctive skills to overpower enemy players. Some are fast, some are strong. All are out to eliminate their opponents. Plan your strategy to get safely into the end zone. Your opponent will do everything he can to destroy your players and take possession of the ball. Can you overpower them and score a touchdown? Score 2 touchdowns and you'll be the Battle Ball champ. So it kind of sums up the game. What the basic? I mean, I'll talk about the gameplay real quick, and then I want to show just a little brief commercial. But basically, the gist of it is we're super powered football players.
Yeah.
We're superpowered athletes.
Enhanced individuals.
Yeah, and we all there's a bunch of different players on the board.
So there's 11 aside.
11 aside, like in real football, and there's a few of each type of player. There's a couple running backs, there's some linebackers, there is some defensive backs, and there is some big like tacklers. Tackles, what they call them, which is weird because tackles are on the offense. Anyway, but they all have different roles, and they all roll a different kind of die, which is super cool. Like the running backs can move really fast and far, so they have like a D20.
Yep.
And then the ones who do the big tackles roll smaller dice, because when it comes to tackling, the lower the number you roll,
the stronger you are.
The stronger you are, and
Yeah.
you roll and you do more power.
Yeah, so when there's a tackle, like there's a contest, so that character's die rolls against the opposing character's die.
Yes.
And the tackle, who's really slow, only rolls a d6 to move, is going to be better at tackling because his numbers are more likely to be lower than a running back who could roll 1 to 20.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it, right?
That's really it. You're basically trying to pick up the football, run it to the end zone. Meanwhile, you got the other team, and it's turn based going at you, and it's 1v1.
Mm-hmm.
So the three of us didn't get to play against each other, but we were taking turns and stuff like that. But it's 1v1, so there's strategy involved and all that. But like I said, this game came out in 2003. I'm gonna play the ad.
Yes.
I think though it should be noted too that they're little miniatures. They're like little
Yes.
Warhammer-esque like warrior guys.
Yes.
They look cool as hell.
They do
on
look
a football field.
Super, super cool. They're like painted and everything. They're plastic, like an inch to like 2 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are big, sizable.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's.
It's super cool. It is very cool.
Yeah.
But let me play this quick ad.
Yeah.
For Battleball. It's from 2003.
Down the sideline, there he goes, the 20, the 10, touchdown!
Wait a minute, Donnie, I think we may have had an injury on that play.
Oh, yeah. Battleball, game on.
Wow.
Dude, that is so good.
So
That was
yeah,
pretty good.
it's super short, but it's literally just like you're seeing from first person perspective,
Yeah.
like someone going for a touchdown.
It's just running down the sideline.
Yes, running down the
like
sideline.
a cameraman.
Yes, but then all of a sudden the camera falls and you see a robot arm come into frame. Like, oh, there was
Detached.
a detached robot arm. Like, oh, there was an injury on the field, and then there's this cinematic
Panning
shot like
over the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that voice, it just invokes that like early 2000s like cool ass like.
Oh yeah.
You know
Sounds like
we-
the EA Sports guy.
EA Sports. I mean, it's very similar. We didn't even talk about the theme of the month. Like the biggest reason we're doing
Oh,
this.
shit,
Oh my
guys.
goodness. We should have presented that way up the top of the episode
So we're playing this because
it's Manuary. Manuary. Last month was December. We played all girl games. This month, we're playing dude games.
Oh, Manuary.
Manuary.
Battleball,
Battleball.
Kill-tacular.
Sponsored by what the fuck? What's that stuff?
Mountain Dew and
Oh, that-
Doritos.
what's the Joe Rogan supplement that he takes? Fucking brain.
Alpha Brain.
Alpha brain.
Brain jizz.
Brain cum.
Ivermectin.
Ivermectin. But yeah, it's Manuary. We're playing some dope ass dude games this month.
And this is the first one.
First one, bringing in
Very dude
Manuary
game.
at the second half of the month.
This is the most all over the place shit we've ever done yet.
Hey, we're out of practice, but it's good. We needed to get that out.
Yes.
We're wiping the slate clean.
Right. We didn't promise it would be good. It's,
Hey,
just,
wait,
it's just what it is.
Guys, let's give him one more.
Yeah.
Manuary. So yeah, the testosterone in here is really high.
Yeah.
Roman extends. You know.
Killing frenzy.
Manscaped.
Manscaped.
Lawnmower 4. Sorry.
TurboTax.
My balls have never been smoother after acquiring a Manscaped razor. Are they sponsoring us? They're sponsoring us,
They're
right?
sponsoring
Yeah.
us,
For
Manuary.
just for Manuary.
Dude, that'd be great.
But yeah, so that ad is super. I mean, it's super badass. If you're a little boy watching that shit, you're like, "The hell's this Battleball
I
stuff
honestly,
about?"
Okay, I've never seen that commercial.
Right, neither have
That
I.
was dope as hell. I do remember, and I brought this game up, and I'm glad that we found it. I remember seeing this game on shelves, seeing stuff about it online, thinking it looked like the coolest fucking shit in the world, and never like getting it. But that I wish I had seen it. If I saw that commercial, I mean, I guess I saw it in stores, so I still never got it. I don't know how much seeing the commercial would have helped me in getting it, but damn, that was dope as hell.
Actually, I think that commercial would have deterred me from getting it.
Would it really?
Because I just don't care. I'm not a football guy.
I'm not a
I don't
football guy
watch,
either.
I don't watch football, and that was just like it's all football. But yeah, I mean, the football theme definitely deters me from it a little bit.
There's like different types of football guys. It's weird. Like, I don't think I like football. And I don't think if I saw the commercial, I'd initially be like, damn, I need to play this fucking Battleball. Like, I don't know, like, you kind of got to be like that man, that like fucking testosterone machismo football fan to really be like, a board game, but it's football this time? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's for me.
Could you see like freaking Mike Ditka and Joe Madden and
John Madden or Joe
Joe Madden, his
Joe Madden, the shoe guy?
Son,
Oh, that's Steve Madden.
Other football guy like the refrigerator Perry.
Oh, okay. So far you've named Mike Ditka and Richard Perry.
And Brett Favre.
Oh, there we go.
If they
Aaron Rodgers.
and Drew Brees, if they like all sat down, do you think they'd have a good time playing this game?
I think they'd have a great time.
I think they'd have a horrible time.
I think they'd have a good time.
So I wanted to share this thing. So obviously we're talking about and big thing those miniatures that you brought up.
Yeah.
Like, it's so fucking cool. It's probably the coolest thing about this game is you have these 11 miniatures and they're all individual.
They all look different.
Even though like you have 3 running backs, all 3 of your running backs look different.
Yeah.
And, you have your big defender. He's like a big-ass piece, takes up 2 squares.
Almost looks like just a mech dude or something.
Yes.
And I think they're not even the same, like, team to team. Like,
no.
One of the teams got Predator, dude.
The red team has all different. There's no similarities team to team. Like, the running back on the red team is not the same as the running back on the blue team, which is wild.
So there's 22 different piece, like...
Yeah.
22 different characters, and it's so fucking crazy for a game made by Milton Bradley.
Yeah,
like this isn't some sort of like, I don't know. Name me a game thing that would do cool stuff.
I don't know what the question is. That would do cool stuff.
This isn't Warhammer.
Yeah, it's not Warhammer. That's exactly the one. It's not.
I do have this fun fact, and this is for you, Scott, because when I read this fact, I immediately thought of you, and I don't know if Joe knows anything about this either.
Yeah.
But so. The miniatures on this were made because I guess it was this other game that I never had heard of in my life called HeroScape.
Oh, I played HeroScape.
Oh shit! Okay, so you both know HeroScape.
Yeah.
So HeroScape came out like 04, I think.
Okay.
This is 03. This is pre-HeroScape,
bro.
The company. So like the people who made the miniatures for this game, Milton Bradley. Made fucking the same. It was the same people that made HeroScape,
dude.
And I guess that's a huge game.
That is wild to me. I played HeroScape a lot, and it was like I feel like HeroScape was one of the first. I'm sure I played it in like 2004 or 2005. A friend of mine, Chris Hughes. Do you know Chris Hughes?
Yes.
I know of him.
I know of him as well.
I played HeroScape with him and his dad, and they had like. At that point, they had just like the base set, which had a bunch of terrain, but they actually like made their own terrain out of styrofoam.
Wow. That's cool.
They like cut it out and painted it and everything, dude. And there was a huge aftermarket for this game. This was one of the biggest. Like HeroScape was one of the biggest cash bringers. I feel like possibly cash bringers for the biggest board game convention in the world for a long time.
HeroScape
Gen Con.
These I mean they do look like HeroScape. They look like HeroScape figures. They look cool as hell. HeroScape is a cool ass game too. I have pieces strewn about my parents' house. I don't know. I'll never find them.
We have got to play
Is the gameplay similar to this?
Yes.
Yeah, it's similar. There's all the pieces are like not octagons. They're like septagons or something.
Yeah, hexagons.
Hexagons. Duh. But you make like you have like little hexagons that like fit into places, and you make your own terrain. And
I mean,
that's cool.
It's similar in that the movement is kind of similar, but it's all D6s. But you get to use several of them. wait, no, I don't think it's all D6s. It's been years since I played it, but there's a lot of like terrain movement. It's if you just take the movement from this game, it's very similar, but there's like another several layers above that. Make it more
this game was
complicated.
cool too because I mean we're not even talking. This is an episode on Battleball, but HeroScape
Talk
is cool
about HeroScape.
because it's like a battlefield with a bunch of different warriors, but they're like the conceit of it was like they're pulled from a bunch of different worlds and dimensions and timelines. So you got like a cyborg guy fighting a samurai guy, fighting like a secret agent guy, fighting Valkyries, fighting soldiers. It's fucking dope.
Who the
dude.
fuck has this game? I want to play this
Brett
now.
has it. I
And
texted Brett.
The
He has
best
it.
part about
shit.
it is there was a Marvel HeroScape, and I had that. I don't know where the fuck it is, but it was
That shit would probably be worth so much right
dude,
now, bro.
so much.
You
dude.
can't buy, like I looked on eBay. You can't buy a base set of HeroScape. Like nobody's selling them. Nobody has them. They're
Fuck, dude.
they're relics. Honestly, I bet if somebody actually had an unopened game of HeroScape, you could easily sell it for $1,000. Someone would buy it for $1,000 because it's such a good game. Oh man, it's great.
Here I am
All right.
feeling like an
This
idiot,
is
just like
a
not
future
caring
episode.
about
This
it.
is a future episode. We played HeroScape for jocks today.
Yes,
This
HeroScape
is
for
HeroScape.
NFL bros.
because jocks play this game.
But I mean, like, so let's ask the question we always ask.
I will say HeroScape, Marvel
here we go.
HeroScape is $170 right now on the Amazon.
Is that worth it?
Bro,
and I paid like
freaking buy
$13
it,
for
dude.
this, dude.
Yo, buy it right now.
Oh, is
Joe.
it just an expansion?
It was just an expansion, dude. And it's $170, dude. I had this game. I'm like, oh, this is cool.
I'll give you $10.
I'm cashing out my Bitcoin for that one.
You got Venom. You got Thanos was in there before I even cared about Thanos. Hulk, Cap, Iron Man, Silver Surfer, Black Widow.
That's
Looks
fucking
like
dope.
Venom, Spider-Man, and Doctor Doom.
When does
really cool.
when does the Mike Ditka?
The Mike Ditka.
Dude, I would love. There should be a
Marvel-
mod for playing Battleball characters in HeroScape. That would be.
that
fun.
would be sick.
In my research, I was looking. A lot of people were complaining that like Battleball never had an expansion or like
Yeah.
new characters and stuff like that because I think this game just didn't run as long. I don't know if it was commercially as successful. But let's ask the question we always ask.
Yeah,
question.
let's move on.
Have we?
Have you guys ever played this game?
Have we always? No, I've never played it. Always wanted to though. I always saw it on shelves. I'm like, I want to. I guess my biggest thing is like, no, I guess I had people to play games with. My thing was like expensive board games I would frequently get and then get bored of them and never play them again. So something like this, a lot of pieces. I mean, I lost HeroScape, so no, I've never played this.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 2003, in the height of my angst,
Yeah.
you know, I'm skateboarding.
Hell yeah.
I'm wearing punk rock.
Yeah, you are,
I got
dude.
punk rock vibes.
Dude, you're so punk.
I would reject this game.
Were you not
because
playing board games at that point?
I was playing. Well, I don't think so. So
Wow.
this would not have attracted me at all. I did not play it. If I had seen it, I ignored it because of its
Yeah.
association.
Were
with
you
football.
into miniatures and stuff though back then?
No, not really.
I was
I mean, I
really
was a skateboard guy.
Oh, you were a cool skateboard guy.
I did kickflips and
Around
shit.
that time, I feel like was when I'd go to Gurney Mills and you'd walk past right by the Cinnabon, the fucking Warhammer
There's the
store.
Warhammer.
There was a
40K,
Warhammer
yeah.
store. I never got into Warhammer because that seemed too advanced for me. But
So
there was a game I
expensive,
used to play
dude.
called Mage Knight.
Mage Knight.
I used to play Mage Knight.
Whoa.
Which is another. It's like a
Nerd.
hero. It's like HeroClix.
what the
All
fuck?
right. Have you played HeroClix or heard
No,
of
I
it?
haven't.
Okay.
I have heard of it.
Yeah, it was similar to that.
Freaking dork over
Well, it's
here.
fun. Anyway,
I'm doing kickflips and
you're
shit
doing
in these
kickflips and
friggin-
playing fucking Mage Knight. Mage Knight was fun. Have you played this, Marino?
No, I have not. This is, I'm trying to think at that age, even when I was like 13, 14, board games were like, if I thought of a board game back then, it was nothing like this. I was just playing like Monopoly and Clue and
Right.
like basic ass shit. I don't even know if I knew board games like this existed. This shit was
Let's talk about it.
it was crazy. Yeah,
Talk
I
about
mean,
our playthrough. Come on.
man, I think it's so fun. It was
super fun.
man, this game was super duper fun. I think having the free movement around the board
Yeah.
is always going to grade high for me, and I think for all of us.
Yeah.
Like being able to, we were freely moving football players around the board, and it was less like a game of football, and maybe there's also this advanced mode because this one you pick up the ball and you run towards the end zone. You try not to get tackled, and there's an advanced mode where you can pass the ball, which maybe would make it feel a little more like football.
Yeah.
And there's weird options. There's a dice that looks which God damn it. There's all these. There's a D4. There's a D8. There's a
Not a
D6. Oh, I'm sorry. D6, D8, D10, D12, and D20.
20. Yep.
Right. But there's also a D6 that's in the
in
shape, of a football.
It's so good.
That's cool.
That is cool. That is way too cool, man. Like that. Oh, that's super cool. Like, and just having the free reigner on the board and being able to go where you want and run with the ball was very fun. The strategy, I thought there was a good amount of strategy that we were all employing trying to do stuff. Like, I thought it was a super fun game. I don't want to already get so hype on it.
Dude.
But it was cool. I mean, we should note though, like, I mean, we got lucky because you found this at the Goodwill.
Goodwill.
And paid $4.
$4.
Yeah, dude.
It's a near complete set. However, there is there's a few pieces missing. So on the red team, there are two characters. One character is broken. You only have his torso, the top half of his body.
So you don't even have the base.
You don't even have the base to be able to move him. Then there's another character that's just completely missing, and in its place is a Ray Lewis figure who's looks like he also would have been on a base, but it's broken, so he's got a little peg sticking out of his feet, so he can't stand up.
Yeah,
and he's like way bigger than all the other pieces, even the giant piece. Yeah. And he was in place of one of. So we had to improvise, and
that's the funniest thing.
Super funny.
Like just a piece is missing, and the previous owner of the game has replaced a piece, and they replaced it with a Ray Lewis minifigure. Like it's very funny.
Who I understand would also kill at the game too, right?
He would totally kill at this game. Yeah, no, he would definitely murder us at this game.
Yeah,
no lie.
I'm pretty sure.
He might.
Allegedly, he would murder us at this game.
Murder us at this game.
Yeah.
But I mean, that sucks. But damn, that was a cool. Like, honestly, I definitely. I mean, I'm not even getting to it right now. But this is a cool. It was fun. We had a great time playing it.
Yeah.
So we played 3 times, and the gameplay is like you play until someone scores a touchdown, or their entire team is wiped out.
Yes.
And you can get wiped out by losing a tackle contest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you lose a tackle contest, your player is off for that half. But they could even get off permanently if the opponent rolls a 1.
Yeah, super
in the
tackles
tackle.
him.
Yeah, just tackles him to death.
Bro.
He's dead.
He's dead.
It's
Stop
funny because
tackling
they
him.
call it injured. So like, no matter what, if a tackle happens, someone will be injured.
I was
in this
thinking
game.
about that. If you lose a tackle, you're just, like, what are they doing? Are they just friggin' like maiming them every time?
They're
not that
all
far off.
robots and like superheroes and shit.
I guess they are
huge.
robots and
I
stuff.
mean, not even. They're like aliens.
Dude, if
and,
you
like,
got tackled by
yeah.
this guy's like a 12-foot tall mech. He's in a mech suit, dude.
this guy looks like he's from Starship Troopers.
Dude. That guy's kind of cool.
There was some that just kind of look like boring football guys in armor.
But even that's cool.
Even that is cool.
These big dudes look like they're from what's
StarCraft.
StarCraft.
They look
yes.
like Raynor from StarCraft.
Yes, with the big, huge shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm holding one right now, and just like I was super
good.
impressed. Like the first game that we played, it was you two playing, and all I was doing was staring at this specific guy.
Yeah.
He takes up 2 spaces. There's like the 2
big tackle.
super big tackles, and they take up 2 spaces. And like this guy's fucking just huge and cool and like well painted. Like I don't know, for a game by Milton Bradley, like it's well painted. It looks, oh God, he looks so cool.
Yeah.
This guy looks like Ariana Grande just got swole.
Yeah.
He's got the ponytail.
There was one of the running backs. A lot of the running backs are like slender figures, very small pieces. But
not Slender Man.
But like, there's the one that's like just a complete robot suit, like in the silver.
This one.
No. It's like a girl, and she's like in a sprinting.
Oh yeah.
Way. She's on the red team.
She looks cool as hell.
But not that one. Either way, doesn't matter. But she's like in a silver suit, and she's sprinting like real fast. But like, yeah, I mean, we could go into these figures all day. There's so many of them.
But so we played 3 games, and the first game it was me versus Joe, and you play, like I said, until someone scores a touchdown or a team is wiped, and Joe smoked me.
Yeah.
2-0. So he got his fast guy. Fast guy got the ball, and he was like charging at my line. And no matter what, there will be holes in your line somewhere. So like he was just going for any opening, and I just had a couple bad rolls, and he just he greased himself down, like Crisco, and then just fucking zipped right by me in touchdown.
I think we talked about it. You can win the game in 2 rolls.
Yes, you really can.
If you have the D20
Yep.
and you roll like 2 18s,
So to get from the starting position to the ball is 10 spaces, and after you pick up the ball, you can continue to your roll. So if you roll your D20, you roll anything more than 10, you got the ball, and then from picking up the ball to the end zone is like 15 or 16 spaces. I think it's actually 17 spaces. So like you roll a 10 and a 17. I mean, if the cards are right,
Yeah.
You could
that's
win in
game.
2 turns.
Yeah.
I think Marino, you said like that you read online this is like an hour and a half game, and we played. Scott and I played, and that first game was like 10 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
I was like, what the
it
hell?
was over in 10, and then the second game was 10 minutes.
Yeah, Marino, you versus Marino.
And then Marino dethroned. Well, then I played against Marino.
Right.
So we played Joe and I played 2 halves,
Yes.
right?
and then Marino and I think we only played 2 halves.
Yeah, you played 2 halves.
2 halves is minimum. It's
Yeah,
first
yeah,
2
that's a full
touchdowns.
game.
Yeah, first to 2 touch. So like, and Marino smoked me in that
Yeah.
game too. Same strategy. He just greased himself up with some baby oil and
Yeah.
just slipped right by me.
I mean, there was no strategy employed. Honestly,
this
it was
is
literally
like
just like
zip
I got really nice rolls and you
Yeah.
got really shitty rolls. Same with your game against Joe.
But then when you two played for the victory round,
Yeah.
wow, there was some pretty serious strategy and like a war of attrition
Yeah.
going on right there.
It was wild.
Joe did some weird. Joe did some weird shit. I mean, this is some weird shit in like it.
Well, I just remember thinking like, damn, those last 2 games are kind of cheap. Like it
Yeah.
was fun, but that doesn't feel like you're winning the game. So I'm like, I'm gonna actually, because I only moved like 2 of my guys for the game I played against Scott. I didn't touch any of the other guys.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm gonna start. I guess these other guys are there for a reason. I'm gonna start moving them. So I started moving like guys one piece at a time
Yeah.
Yeah.
towards the ball and trying to block out and stuff.
And Joe got his big tackle to the ball, and his big tackle, like, it's really hard to tackle him out of
Yeah.
the game because he's rolling 2d6 and you get to pick which one
Yeah.
you use. So like there were several tackle attempts by Marino on the other side, and if a tackle happens and it's successful, you put like a little chip on the board so that space can't be occupied anymore.
Yeah.
And it was like 4 or 5 of these
Yeah.
like in front of the big tackle,
Yeah.
just like
I couldn't touch
dead
him.
My guy
robot.
was
I
in
could
a
not touch him.
fortress, dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
But then-
that was crazy.
In that first round, Marino won by tackling all of his
It was
all of Joe's pieces.
It was
out of the
literally
game.
just a war of just like starving Joe out. Like
Yeah.
he kept bringing guys up. I would bring a guy up and take him out, and just like I was just waiting because it ended up happening for me, but that took so long.
Yeah, it did take a long
The
time.
thing that was wild too was like we kept frequently we had tackle or battles where like you would put your weak guys against my strong guys, and the
Yeah.
cards just were not in it for me. I
Yeah.
would still somehow, as we said, the stronger guys get lower numbers, and the weaker guys have a higher range. You would still get lower numbers than me, and friggin' you murdered my entire team. And then the second half, I think we were pretty.
Did we not go to overtime? You didn't beat me at all.
Did we go to overtime? I can't remember.
No, I beat you. I beat you in both
Yeah.
halves.
I don't think we went to overtime. Yeah, you.
I don't think any of our games went to overtime.
I don't think so. But you ended up second half bringing the game to bringing the ball to the end zone, and you won.
He did it.
You
Yeah,
beat
got
me.
lucky. I mean, it's all. I mean, we talk about strategy here, strategy
Yeah.
there, and there's a good deal of that, but it's all about the luck of the dice roll too. with
Yeah,
this one.
for sure. I mean, but wow, it is such a fun. It is so exhilarating. Like
real.
those moments where it's like, oh my gosh, I'm within range of the end zone with a really fast guy. Like if I can make a good roll, then it's game over. And you roll like a 2, and then all of a sudden, like you're like, oh shit,
That's the worst thing that can happen to you.
and then like you could still survive a tackle attempt, which is even crazier. So there's like all of the it just sets itself up for these really dramatic moments,
Yeah.
that are just literally a roll of the dice, and it's just so
Yeah.
exhilarating. It's honestly amazing.
Yeah, I mean, this may sound silly to you, Scott, but I've never had played before Risk,
Yeah.
a game where you fight with dice rolls.
Yeah.
That's not something that I've ever done in my life. So like to me, I kept in my head like this is like Risk, but even cooler.
Yeah.
Like
Cooler risk.
well, except you're not obviously not taking over territories. You're just trying to move.
Yeah.
But like the dice fighting is so cool.
It's cool
like,
as hell,
it's,
man.
It's silly to say, but the dice fights are cool.
Yeah, dice fights are great.
Dude, I love fighting dice.
Yeah, I mean, this was a really remarkable experience. Even though I lost twice, I am chomping at the bit to play again.
Yeah.
Because I like attempting to employ some different strategies would be super fun. I honestly hope that there's a digital version of this game because I would play it against you guys all the time.
This would be fun to play
Right?
digitally.
That would be
man.
sweet.
Wow, dude, I would
wonder
crank
if that
that out.
does exist.
That's
or
worth
like
looking
we could-
into.
board game tabletop simulator, maybe,
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't know.
That's worth looking into.
Maybe
for
they'll have
sure.
check it
Ray
out.
Lewis on there too.
That would be cool if they could. You pick your fucking team.
Dude, are
You pick an NFL team and it's 11 people, so you just they pick
Yeah, I
random-
mean, this is like version 0.5 of Madden. It's like take the video game of Madden 94
Yeah.
and retrograde it even more and make it random.
This is more like Tecmo Bowl because Tecmo Bowl was
there fighting in that?
Well, no, it's a lot more chaotic than like running plays. Like,
Yeah.
I actually this brings me to a point. I want to read
Okay.
this. This is a thought from someone on Board Game Geek.
Okay.
They had a long ass review.
Is this Tom Vassell?
This is not Tom Vassell.
Okay.
But board game nerds out there, you must know this man named Tom Vassell. Scott has sent us a video of his before. He literally did a review on this last month, and I did not know
That's
this.
Oh, absolutely
shit.
wild.
Are they getting a boner from this episode then?
Dude,
probably?
I'm getting a boner from this episode.
Dude, board game-
I don't even really. Give me a second to talk about Tom
Well,
Vassell.
now I'm getting
Go
an
off.
empathetic boner too.
I don't even really like Tom Vassell. I find him pretty
say that.
pedantic and
Shallow and
and
pedantic.
just I don't know. He's played literally I would guess thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of board games in his life. He has the most reviews out there. He has the most content of board games out
Really?
there of any
Dude,
individual
you're
person.
about to get the Tom Vassell stands in our DMs right now. fucking telling
Probably,
us that.
probably, especially because
To
we're a
kill
freaking.
ourselves.
I mean, I've met him before.
Oh,
at,
yeah?
at Gen Con. He always wears a fedora. Man's definitely got a neck
as
beard.
he should.
But I mean, he knows the most about board games that anybody has ever known.
Sure.
So it's wild to me that he has even looked at a game from nearly 20 years ago. That's crazy.
He did it like as a throwback thing. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know why. But
Was it
he-
on Thursday?
He fucking. Yeah, it was
That's
on
probably
Thursday,
why.
huh?
Yeah, probably
But
why.
he loved it. I mean, I'm just.
Yeah.
I mean, he loved it.
Really?
Board Game Geek has this shit rated so high. There's so many
That's
good reviews.
wild.
People love it. But this was a little funny. I thought this was funny. Someone said this, and they said they had a long ass review, but this is just a part of it that I liked. This isn't football. It isn't rugby either. It's the board game version of Kill the Carrier. People
Capture
call
the
it-
flag?
No, people call Kill the Carrier something else in like grade schools. It's a very homophobic word.
Okay, gotcha. Move on.
Within seconds, your football match has devolved into a wild melee. The field is littered with human detritus, and there are two grown men furiously pitching dice at each other who are probably enjoying this a little more than they should be.
That's exactly it.
This is a guy named Matt LeClaire on Board Game Geek.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean, I read that and I was like, I'm excited to play this game now. He summed it up in a fun, but yeah, it's like not like football. It's literally just like
No.
get the guy with the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. What more can be said?
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, this game was super cool. Without the football theme, like, I mean, it doesn't really need the football theme. It's so like loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what would it be then?
Yeah, nobody wouldn't. You know, you don't really know what it would be.
Yeah.
The tiny sliver of football that this is like serves its purpose.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But people who love football would probably not love this game. But
Yeah,
people who
sure.
love board games
Would love this
Yeah.
game.
could convince somebody who loves football
Yeah,
to play this game.
don't
with them.
think that because you don't like football, you're not going to like Battleball either.
Yeah,
like you're
no.
going to like Battleball either way. It's a really fun
I
game.
don't like football. Actually, I like watching football to take a nap. It's
Sure.
great napping TV. But I like this game a lot.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Let's final thought it.
That's final
Yeah.
thought it.
Let's sum it up.
I'll kick it off. So I think I said like I always wanted to play this game. It looked cool as hell. The miniatures looked dope as fuck. So I was so excited that we had this on the lineup. It was so fun. I really want to play it again. It does suck that we don't have all the pieces. I'm very likely gonna, if it's reasonably priced, gonna buy a copy for myself. I think it's so sick. And I will say I don't like football. I don't care for football. I'm not like a sports ball fucking guy. You know, those guys are like, oh, what are you watching sports ball? Sports. But I don't like football. Like I think I associate, I don't even understand football, but it also like football's on Sunday nights and I get Sunday scaries and I always have bad associations with Sundays because you got school the following morning. So every time I hear football, just like the ambient sound of like the audience or like sportscasters, I'm like, oh man, I got school tomorrow. I've been out of school for friggin' 10 years. Anytime I hear football, I'm like, fuck, I have school tomorrow. And I get like, I get stressed.
I gotta do my homework.
No, dude, I'm not even joking. I like fucking freak out. I'm like, I got math homework I got to do or some shit. Anytime I hear football, and I think part of it is not knowing the sport, but the biggest part of me is just like negative connotation I have with footballs and Sundays because I hate Sundays. So
I get you.
That said, this game was fucking dope as hell.
Yeah,
so good.
I would love to play it again. I want to play it again. I want to buy a copy of my own. I would certainly play this. I would rank this. Let's see. Fuck. What about it? Whatever. Ray Lewis. So I'd rank it a full Ray Lewis, O.J. Simpson, Aaron Hernandez out of the 3.
Wow, 3 out of 3.
Full of those 3.
Perfect score.
Perfect score. I would. I think
shit.
I would.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I like that you put Ray Lewis right in there with those guys, huh?
yeah.
Why was he? What happened? He was in there.
I don't know those guys. But anyways, let me jump in here and do my review part where I say how good it is. It's good.
It's good.
Do it.
It's a good ass game. Okay, like, I mean, I'm trying to think of a game experience that I had that was this good. This is definitely a big surprise for me. I was not expecting this at all. I had no idea what this game was about. Coming in, I could have sworn it was like Meathead football game.
Yeah.
That, it's like sport. It could have been sports trivia for all I knew. And that would have been the worst. But, wow, this was awesome. Totally surprised me. So I think, bro, this is a critical hit.
Oh,
this is
shit.
a 20 out of 20 for me.
Damn.
Wow.
That's a crit, baby. I'm going to give it a perfect score. A 20 out of 20. Run that shit into the end zone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going for extra points.
That makes sense.
For 2. I'm
Wow.
going for 2.
Oh,
Whoa, you're doing the
Yeah,
2-point
I'm going
conversion,
for
huh?
2-point conversion.
So is that 22 out of 20 or still
No,
20?
it's-
That's
Well,
still
did you
20.
convert
It's
the
a
2-point
critical
conversion?
No.
Oh, 20 out of 20.
Oh, okay,
sorry.
20 out of 20. Damn, good score.
Okay.
Yeah, 20 out of 20 for me. Yeah, great.
So, yeah, this game was great. It's fun. I want to play it again. The fact that we got this game for $4 from Goodwill is wild. And I mean, it's not complete. There are a few pieces missing, and that stinks. And a dice was missing. I think 2 players and a dice.
Yeah.
I'm looking at stuff on eBay, man. It gets expensive. It's like $20 just for some pieces. I am seeing one that's 99.9% complete. They say it's like one piece missing, and they're only selling, and it's up for bidding right now. It's only at $8, which is weird. I'm gonna bid. But the I mean, it's a great game. We had so much fun. Fun factor, perfect.
Yeah.
More fun than any other game we've played. I think as far as how much I was enjoying myself while playing it. Mm-hmm. God damn it. Yeah, I'm. There's 100 yards on a football field. You know what? I'm taking it from the one end zone to the other.
Wow.
I'm going 100 out of 100.
Oh, shit.
100 out of 100.
I got it. It's
taking it the whole
perfect.
way.
I only scored one game higher than this, and that was 13 dead and drive because I went over perfect because I was just so damn hype in that moment. But it's right up there with that, and it's great.
Yeah.
I want to play it again right now.
And just for completion, for the win wiki,
For the win wiki.
Marino does
Yeah.
get this one. I won 0 games. Joe won 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marino won 2.
Congrats, Marino.
Thanks, guys.
Congratulations.
Well,
Thank
this
you.
game, hey,
You're the biggest football
congrats, Battleball. You got a perfect score all around.
Well,
Yeah.
a perfect score on Don't Wake Daddy.
Wow.
Be proud of yourself, Milton Bradley.
Now, you know what would actually change my score is
What?
if I read the Tom Vassell review, I would take an opposite.
You would just be
just
contrarian,
because
Scott?
I just don't like Tom
Don't read
Vassell.
it, Marino. Don't read it. Don't do it. Well, that's what we thought about Battleball. Let us know what you thought. Send us a DM, send us a text, a message, smoke signals, just holler at us, as you do. Every week I post on social media and ask, hey, folks, have you played this game? This week we're playing Battleball. Put out a poll. Would you be surprised? Absolutely no one who voted. Nobody played it. Nobody had any memories. Nobody responded. So that's too bad because
it's a blind spot.
It's a blind spot. It's a fun game.
You know what's going to happen now? We're going to post this episode, and there's going to be like 20 people in the comments that are like, I loved this game.
Dude, I hope so.
Do you think so?
I want people to know. I want to know about people's experience, not just with this game, but also HeroScape. I mean, I know we're probably going to play that at some point.
That would be
fun.
Dude.
If I can get my hands on it. But if you've played HeroScape and have any memories of like those cool minis and you want to share about that experience, please, let us know.
Drop us a line.
Yeah, because I know there are lots of people that I know that have played HeroScape. And
I would love that.
But yeah.
Wow.
Hey,
what's up, Scott?
Segments.
We got segments?
So I have a little segment for you guys.
Okay.
And, I was thinking about, Battleball and football and, like, how it's kind of, like, deadly. This game, Battleball, it's, like, deadly.
It is
like,
deadly.
And I'm also thinking of, like, 90s, early 2000s action heroes.
As we all are at all times.
For Manuel.
Who better than Steven Seagal?
You talking about the mascot of Don't Wait Daddy's Manuary?
Don't Wait Daddy Manuary mascot. Dude, he's snapping necks on this field every time he passes someone.
His Aikido is so fucking good, dude.
His freaking Aikido. Yeah, okay. So my segment is 2 truths and a lie about Steven Seagal movies.
I hope these aren't about Aikido. I hope I didn't just drop
I have 5 rounds.
Okay.
I will, like I did with the October ones, I will have the title and the description, and in some cases, the subtitle of 3 movies. You have to tell me which one is fake. Okay?
Joe's about to beat me so bad. I don't know shit about Steven Seagal.
Dude, I don't know shit about you. Dude, I just know he's a force to be reckoned with. You don't want to meet him even in a bright alley, dude.
What's the martial art he's really good at?
Aikido.
No, there's another one I thought that's like his thing.
Strong punch.
Strong punch.
Next
Strong punch,
snap
next snap?
jutsu.
Okay, before you go, I sent the video, but there's like videos of him like just displaying his skills, and it's literally people just like walking up to him, not even trying to attack him, and he just like brushes them aside, and then they like fucking flip and roll, and it's like not even they're not even trying to make it look real. It's so fucking.
I don't know about his martial arts prowess. Maybe at one point in his life he was skilled in the martial arts.
Yeah.
But that is not evident in his movies. I haven't seen many of these movies, but he has. There are so many movies he's in. So let's begin. Round 1. End of a gun. A mall security guard and former federal agent crosses paths with a drug kingpin's enforcer after he saves a woman from danger. The subtitle is End of a Gun, Where Justice Prevails. Pistol whipped. A tough ex-policeman, played by Steven Seagal, with a gambling and alcohol problem gets offered a job as assassin of bad men. It'll rid him of all gambling debt as well as get him money and a chance of cleaning up his act and be with his daughter. Subtitle, Pistol Whipped. They came to collect a debt. He paid in full.
Okay.
Okay. Locked and Loaded. An undercover cop discovers a plot to kidnap the governor's daughter. The only way to stop them is to go right through them. Subtitle, Locked and Loaded, Take It to Him. Which is the fake?
These are all gun themed. The titles all have guns in them. I'm going to go ahead and say Locked and Loaded is fake. That's my guess.
Okay.
Pistol Whipped is fake.
Okay. Joe wins. Locked and Loaded is
Damn
fake.
it.
Locked and Loaded is the fake. Yeah, Pistol Whipped.
That synopsis was bonkers long.
Yeah, it was too
bonkers long.
for it to be fake.
What? I thought it was so bonkers.
This is
that
Steven
Scott came up with
Seagal
it.
we're talking
Is
about.
horribly grammatically correct. I think Steven Seagal wrote this
it.
after he got punched in the head. It's like, it was wild.
There
It
were
was
so
hard to
many
read.
ands in that one sentence.
It'll rid him of all gambling debt as well as get him money.
Yeah, what?
You think I wrote that?
I thought you were just writing something stupid.
Where did you get this from IMDb?
This is from IMDb.
Nice.
What the fuck?
Okay, so Joe gets 1.
And get him
All
some
right,
money.
round 2. Kill if you can. A federal informant goes into protective custody after being exposed, but the only way to be safe is to finish the job. Subtitle, Kill if you can. They wanted blood, so did he.
Did you already read that synopsis from the last time?
I think you're picking up on a theme here.
Oh.
They all sound the same. Okay. So that's Kill if you can.
Okay.
This one- Hard to kill. Left for dead with his wife's killer in their house, LA detective Mason Storm will have to make a quick recovery, expose those behind the murder, and take revenge. So that's number 2. There's no subtitle on that one.
Okay.
That's Hard to kill. Driven to kill. An ex-Russian mobster who is now a crime novelist must confront his past when his family is targeted by violence. Subtitle, Driven to kill. They took his daughter, so he's taking them down.
Okay.
Kill if you can, hard to kill, driven to kill.
I'm going to say Kill if you can is fake. Though Hard to kill. Oh, no, the second one. What was it? Driven to kill?
Hard to kill.
Hard to kill. The fact that it didn't have a subtitle makes me think maybe you couldn't come up with one. Though the third one, I do believe that Steven Seagal has ties to Russia in some capacity, so that
He is an ex-Russian mobster.
that doesn't sound far-fetched. So I'm going to say the first one is wrong. It's
Okay,
fake.
so you say kill if you can. It's fake.
Yeah.
Marino?
This is blowing my mind.
Why?
What the fuck is Joe talking about?
That's fake, dude. I don't know.
Dude.
He has ties to Russia. Maybe.
What?
He does. He does?
Yeah. What? Okay, I'm not
wild.
fucking.
That one, Driven to Kill. That's fake as hell.
You think the third one, driven to kill?
Yes.
Joe gets it right again. Kill if you can
This
is
sucks.
fake. Okay, round 3. God. Round 3. Belly of a beast.
Oh no.
An ex-CIA agent's quest to find his kidnapped daughter leads him on a trail of political intrigue, corruption, danger, and betrayal. He will stop at nothing to save her.
This dude's uncovering a lot of corruption
And he's never like a policeman or anything. He's always an ex-policeman.
Yeah.
he used to
Okay,
be.
number 2. Tiger Eye. A criminal poaching gang turns their sight toward the protected but highly prized tiger. Dr. Iris Panthera vows to protect the sacred creatures with his life. Subtitle, Tiger Eye. The hunters become the hunted. Number 3. Sheep Impact.
Okay.
Fuck.
This is a 4-minute beer commercial made by Carlton Dry. That's it. The subtitle, Sheep Impact. The greatest story ever told.
You go first, Marino.
The second one. I forget what
You
it is.
think Tiger Eye?
Eye.
Okay.
I'm
Joe.
gonna say the third one is probably real because why would you I wouldn't even think to come up with like a commercial for an answer. So why would you? I mean, you could.
Should I
think
start
outside
using
the
logic
box.
like Joe? He's been
But-
getting these right.
The Panthera one, that sounds like a fake ass name. Like, I mean, they're all fake names, but also the first one was generic as hell. Like, I'm gonna say the second one is fake.
You both get it right. Tiger Eye is
Yeah,
fake.
dude.
Dang. I thought I was going to get you guys, but I couldn't help trying to make a name of a doctor.
I mean,
just-
like, I wouldn't be
Iris,
surprised if
like an eye.
that was a character's
Panthera.
name in a Steven Seagal. Like, if it would be
Yes.
so on the nose, but
Couldn't sneak one past you guys. Okay.
Mm.
Round 4. Urban justice. When a dedicated police officer is murdered, his father goes on a hunt for the people responsible.
is this guy even a police officer? He's just the father of a police officer. Wow.
You don't know.
Don't know.
Mercenary for watch the movie.
Steven Seagal keeps losing children.
I know his daughter, and it's always daughter. Oh, I guess his son. Okay, well, you don't know. A dedicated police officer could be.
Hey, sometimes the doctor is the mom.
Sometimes the doctor is the mom. When
Hey, that's
hey,
true.
and you were, hey, listeners, you were all sexist for thinking that the doctor was
Yeah,
not the
come
mom.
on, dude. Okay, so urban justice. When a dedicated police officer is murdered, his father goes on a hunt for the people responsible. Mercenary for justice. A mercenary gets involved in a mission that threatens the lives of his kin. In order to succeed, he must break into one of the most well-guarded prisons in Eastern Europe and free the son of the most notorious drug lord in the world today. Number 3, swift justice. An ex-assassin is brought in to chase down a murderous criminal before he can flee the country.
Does Steven Seagal's acting career start when he was 50? Like, how is he constantly playing retired fucking, like, what in the hell?
Okay, so we have urban justice, mercenary for justice, or swift justice.
Urban Justice does sound like the name of a movie Steven Seagal would be in. Again, I'm going to say Eastern Europe. He does have ties to Russia, allegedly. So I'm going to say Swift Justice is fake.
Yeah. Swift Justice sounded the fakest. But I'm going to go the second one.
Mercenary for justice?
Yes.
You're wrong. Joe's right.
Wow!
Swift justice.
Well, I couldn't do the same as Joe because that doesn't let me win. That doesn't let me win.
Bro, it's not about winning. It's just about having a good time.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he talking about? Yeah, shut the fuck up, Joe.
Dude,
because
don't
you're
you know
winning,
the
it's not about
tenets of
winning.
Aikido?
Yeah. Use your opponent's energy against them.
Yeah.
Y'all about to see me after this fucking episode.
Okay, so round 5. Actually, this one's worth 12 points.
Shit.
Yeah,
Marino might
whatever.
win. I might win, though.
Okay.
I might win, though.
Scott's going to win.
Oh, shit.
Number 1, kill or die. An ex-CIA's agent, arch nemesis, is released from a maximum security prison by mistake. Jake Crombie, played by Steven Seagal, must finish the job before it finishes him.
Is he the ex-CIA agent?
Yeah.
He's an ex-CIA agent.
And his,
Jake Crombie.
Oh, Jake Crombie.
and his arch enemy?
Well, actually, I don't know. It doesn't say. It could. It just could be Jake Crombie. It doesn't necessarily.
Yeah, that was a very confused. All right, keep going.
Yeah, we're not sure. We're
That
not
was very
sure. We
confusing.
got to watch the movie.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
real.
Out for a kill. Number 2, out for a kill. An unsuspecting university professor is an unwitting accomplice in a foiled Chinese cocaine deal. Wrongly imprisoned, he escapes to take his revenge and prove his innocence. So we have kill or
The
die.
Chinese famous for just doing cocaine deals
Out in public?
out
at a
in at a university campus.
Okay, number 3, contract to kill. Fuck. Islamic extremists will make an alliance with a Mexican cartel to smuggle weapons of mass destruction and terrorists into the USA. Harmon's asked to prevent this. He starts in Istanbul with his team. Subtitle, Contract to Kill. They didn't just cross the border, they crossed the line.
No.
Okay.
I refuse to
forgot
believe
how
you
bad
came up.
that-
I refuse to believe that Scott came up with that
God,
one.
how bad that one was.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Steven Seagal was like, "Who are my biggest enemies?"
That's Steven. Yeah, that seems like Steven Seagal's strategy. Just like come up with like an ethnic group or like a nationality, and those are the bad guys.
Dude, okay.
What year did that one come out? Probably like 2000. And,
Out
yeah,
of
9, I bet.
Out of the 10 real movies that I did find, I think three of them have any reference to nationality. So
I'm gonna say
that one's fucked up.
So we have kill or die, out for a kill, or contract to kill.
you go first, Marino.
It's got to be the second one. Contract to Kill, right?
Kill or die, out for a kill,
Out
or
for a
contract
kill.
to kill.
Or no,
So
Abercrombie. Jake Abercrombie was
Out for a kill was the foiled Chinese cocaine deal. That was the
yes.
second one.
Oh shit!
The first one was
First one, Jake Crombie.
ex-CIA agent with Jake
One,
Crombie.
that one.
Yeah.
That
We
was
don't know
fake.
if he's the ex-CIA agent.
So
but-
my logic is that Steven Seagal would do that. Like he has the fucking hubris, the balls to think that he could portray like an unwitting, unknowing like college professor and like just fight by sheer will out of like a Chinese.
But that's the second one.
Yeah, I'm saying
Yeah.
that one. So that one, like he does seem like I can totally
yeah.
picture himself
Yeah.
putting himself in that movie. So I'm gonna say the first one because I don't know a lot about government agencies or CIA agents or whatever.
I'm changing my answer to the second one.
I
wanna
don't.
be,
I
wanna be
don't
Joe.
know that CIA agents necessarily have arch enemies. So I'm gonna say the first one's fake.
So you're saying kill or die.
Kill or die
the
is fake.
ex-CIA agent, Jake Crombie.
And I'm changing my answer to the Chinese one. The second one.
Okay.
The one where the Chinese are selling cocaine and he's
You think I made that up?
I need to beat Joe. What am I
Well,
going to do with
you're
12 points?
wrong.
Yeah.
It was the third one? You came up with the third one?
No, it was the first one. Kill or die.
First one was wrong.
The first one was fake. So Joe wins with 16 points.
Damn.
16-1.
How many did... Oh, one.
Yeah, you got one.
So...
Wow. What a...
Wow. Okay. Another funny mention. Actually, you know what? This will be a bonus question.
Oh, shit.
If you, within 2 tries, can guess Steven Seagal's character name in this movie, you'll win. And it was The Onion movie. Guess what his character's name was. The Onion movie. I think this came out in 2008.
Okay. The Onion movie.
Yeah, by like the satirical news
Oh, by
network.
The Onion.
Yes,
Oh.
it was The Onion movie.
Oh.
So the satirical news network has Steven Seagal to play this character. His name is...
Fucking crime Punisher.
Okay, you're not far off. Any ideas?
Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal, nope. Any ideas?
Dick Pusher.
You're very close.
Dick Dicker.
No,
Further?
it's not Dick. Think more vulgar and more simple.
Cock.
Cock what?
Cock juggler.
Nope.
Cock.
What does Steven Seagal do a lot?
Cock puncher.
Cock Puncher.
Cock puncher.
Yeah!
It is cock puncher.
You know what? Dick Pusher?
He's
That
cock
was really
puncher.
close. That was really close. You get the assist, but Joe still wins.
I
It's
won.
cock puncher.
Dude,
That's great.
that's good.
This sucks.
What a guy, Steven
What a
Seagal.
guy. What
That
a,
was a decent segment.
what a
Scott.
good segment.
Yeah,
That's
so
fine.
that was 2 Truths and a Lie.
Truths and-
Steven Seagal edition.
Nice.
So, 2022.
2022.
Turning over a new leaf.
New Leaf, 2022.
Wiping.
New year.
We have said that we are wiping the slate clean,
That's fair.
and we're only
I have a
looking
segment.
forward.
So,
Wait, Marino's got a segment too. What is it?
Oh, okay.
if you guys remember all the way back in 2021.
I don't, because I've wiped
That was a
the
whole
slate
year ago,
clean.
dude.
All right, then I have the idea for this whole new thing.
Okay.
So,
What's up?
we like Adam Sandler, right?
I do. I'm a fan of him.
Well,
So, I had this thought. I was like, I love it when Adam Sandler comes up with these goofy movies. Like it's
does that
crazy,
sometimes.
and like I bet you that there's been in the works. There's been board game movies, especially children's board game movies.
Yeah.
I'm sure they've worked on them. I mean, he did that video game, the Pixels one,
Yeah.
where Josh Gad fucks Hubert.
Fucks Hubert.
Yeah. So like
nice.
so I had this thought, like, what if Adam Sandler, Happy Madison, let's say his production studio, let's say they made a movie about board games.
Yeah.
So like, what if they made a movie about Battleball
Interesting.
About Battleball.
starring Adam Sandler? What would that be about?
Which is the one where he does golf?
Happy Gilmore.
Okay, it's that.
He also did football in Longest Yard.
I was
really?
gonna say
Oh,
mine.
wow.
Mine would be like he goes to prison, right? And
As you do.
as one does, and he.
Honestly, it's where Adam Sandler belongs for his comedy.
Oh, Scott, shots fired.
Scott's fucked up.
Scott's fucked up. Let it be known that Don't Wait Daddy does not endorse the Adam Sandler views.
Well, 1/3 of the podcast wants him in jail for his bad
Don't
jokes.
Wait Daddy LLC. Anyway, he goes to prison and they have to do football on the field. And
Who are you
there's-
going to play against?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh.
The Navy.
But I will say this is a remake of an older movie. I think with
sure.
with Burt Reynolds.
With Burt
maybe.
Reynolds,
yeah.
Oh, wow, rest in peace.
R.I.P. Did he die?
Burt Reynolds died. What? Okay, Joe's doing the thing that I did.
Did
when I
he
did-
die?
He died?
Didn't Burt Reynolds die?
No.
Okay, look it up
I'm
now.
looking
Yeah,
this up.
dude, he died a few years back.
He
Yeah.
just died.
Dude, I'm the bearer of bad news to both of y'all.
No, I'm just kidding. I knew that he died.
Oh, what the? He got me looking it up like a dumb fuck. I actually am shook that John Madden died. I
Yeah.
that's so weird.
Marino, what I guess what is your idea for a movie?
What do you got? You got any?
I don't got one.
Well, that was this week's episode of Don't Wait Daddy. Manuary edition. Yeah.
Oh yeah, brother.
Hey, stay tuned for the rest of Manuary, and guess what? After that, it's February. Boom, a month long of dude-based board games. But if you have any questions or comments, feel free to email us at don'twakedaddypod@gmail.com and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at don'twakedadpod. We also have a YouTube channel where you can find full episodes of our podcast, as well as a Twitch channel, Don't Wait Dad. twitch.tv/don'twaitdadpod. We have a live stream up there right now, and we may stream again, and it's fun times. If you like what you heard, please subscribe, rate, and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. If you leave us a review, we may even read it on the show. Huh? Wouldn't that be neat, folks?
Wow.
Wow.
Yo, I'll fucking do it.
Dude,
Dude,
you
we
won't do
will.
it? I dare somebody to write a review.
If you give us a 5-star review during January or February, I will do the review in
As
the
Hulk Hogan.
as Macho Man Randy Savage.
Okay, yeah.
Or you know what? Yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage, brother.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm Joe Rodriguez.
I'm Scott Eikenberry.
And I'm Marino Alajakis.
Bye.
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 And welcome back to Daddy's Sports Network. I'm Mike Coxlong.
And I'm Dick Cockshort.
Hey, Dick. Nice to be in the studio with you today.
Hey, thanks, Cock.
Hey, so the Don't Wait Daddy boys, they sure have got a hell of a game going on, don't they, Dick?
I'll tell you what, this game I'm seeing from the Don't Wake Daddy boys is top notch. We got Scott, Joe, and Marino playing at the top of their game.
I have never seen three boys just not know what to do with their balls. Let's, hey, I think we got Scott Eikenberry mic'd up on the field. Let's go to him.
Yes. Oh. Oh my goodness. Let me get that Gatorade.
Scott, you, looks like you pissed yourself out there.
Yeah. Well, I just sprayed Gatorade on my
That
face.
was there
Like,
before, but,
I wasn't pissed.
Hey,
Why
Scott,
would-
Cock Dick Short over here.
Okay.
Got a quick question
Cock,
for you.
thanks.
So, what were you thinking on the field about it there in the first quarter of the game when you pulled your balls all the way out of your pants and left them on the field?
Well, I mean, I didn't pull my balls out of my pants. Like I had the ball, and it just came out.
Mike
of my
Oxlong here.
hands.
Scott,
Yeah,
do you
Mike.
think it's any concern that the left one is bigger than the right one?
I don't think so. What do you mean the left one, the right one? Like I had the ball in the first quarter. I was getting it to the
Cock
the
Dick
end
Short
zone.
over here.
Okay.
We're all worried about you, buddy. You took a juicy hog to the face.
I did.
Are you
Excuse
concussed?
me.
Did they put you in concussion protocol
They
for
did.
the game?
They did check. There was no helmet-to-helmet collision. So was that funny?
Are you surprised that this is what Battleball is now?
Mike
yeah.
Oxlong over here. Scott,
Yes?
any concern if the fans are expecting you to drop trow and take a nice hefty shit on the field? Are you expecting to do that this game?
No, I literally just went to the bathroom. Like I'm good. Actually, you know what, guys? I gotta go. Like I gotta get my mind right for the second half. So
All right.
okay.
Well, thanks for
All
your
right,
time,
okay,
Scott.
bye.
Well, that was Scott Eikenberry from Don't Wait Daddy. We wish him luck.
His dick was out during that whole interview.